Hi folks, welcome back. This is Raven from the clan Adult War Elite. In this episode, rather than a replay, I want to do something different, a little bit of ranting. And what I want to rant about is this, the issue of cheating in Clash of Clans, or more specifically, cheating in clan wars. This is definitely ruining the fun we used to have in clan wars, and frankly, it kind of pisses me off. The more so because I don't understand why this can't be prevented or fixed. I know it's probably just my ignorance, and I'm sure Supercell is intently looking at this problem, but it's frustrating because there seems to be no clear sign that this will be solved anytime soon. In case you don't know what it is or how the cheating is done, it basically boils down to using modding software that allows practice attacking over and over again on a base until you find a solution that works, meaning an attack solution that will get you at least 2 stars, but in most cases 3 stars. A well-known indication of modding is when a clan sacrifices a low-level base's attack, such as, for example, when a 20th ranked base attacks the first base by literally just dropping a few or even a single troop, like one barbarian or an archer. The reason being not to find out where bombs and traps are located or to even pull the CC troops, but to just capture that base. And by capture, I mean that the modding software can now make use of the base, allowing the cheater to practice on it till basically kingdom comes, I guess. To illustrate my experiences on this, I thought I'd share a couple of interesting stories. My first story is when I was at Town Hall 10 and had reached the Champion League for the first time. I got pretty excited and went visiting other clans, in particular some of the top 200 clans, because I was very curious. I was interested in trying to learn Lava Loon strategies since I was more familiar with Go Wee Wee troops at the time. So I remember visiting a specific Lava Loon clan, and let me tell you, I was simply blown away by what I saw in their replays, as well as in their live clan war attacks. Their attacks were for the most part impeccable. I had never seen so many 3 stars on Town Hall 10 bases, and these bases were fully maxed or nearly so. Because of that, I was telling them how awesome they were, how such great attackers they were. The funny thing is, I did notice a little bit of awkwardness, but in my ignorance, I didn't think much of it. For example, while a couple of them thanked me for my comments, most remained strangely quiet, and also I do distinctly remember one of them saying that he had found a solution to one of the bases. That's almost a direct quote. When I heard that or saw that, I just assumed he meant that he had studied the base for a while from just looking at it from different angles, and finally came up with a workable strategy. It wasn't until much later when I learned what modding was that I finally put 2 and 2 together, and of course when I did, it pissed me off. I felt like an idiot for not having realized it sooner. That's my first pissed off story. My second story is related to a clan war we had recently. It was pretty obvious that the clan we were warring against was modding, and we called them out on it in our clan notes. Near the end of the war, they replied back with a note that said that they were proud modders. Here's their clan note, by the way, for your viewing pleasure. I blotted out their clan name since I read somewhere that naming and shaming may not be appropriate. But you can be sure that we alerted Supercell to this, and hopefully something will be done. You know, it kind of sounds funny, but I'd be willing to give up a meal at KFC if Supercell agreed to ban this crappy clan. By the way, KFC is Kentucky Fried Chicken, in case you're curious. And if you know me at all, you know what a sacrifice that is. Hee. Anyway, the main point about the story is that these cheaters don't even hide it anymore. They blatantly cheat and don't seem to care, and I think it's indicative of how rampant the cheating is. That's what worries me. And you know what? Sometimes to make me feel better, I like to imagine these modders as 40-year-olds living in their mom's basements, eating TV dinners and watching reruns of old TV shows. That makes me feel at least a little better. So I don't know what exactly Supercell is doing about this, but my 2 cents is that if they haven't, they need to make this the top priority item on their list of upgrades. They need to pour in whatever resources they have to fix this before more players start to leave. The whole Town Hall 11 upgrade left a bad taste in everyone's mouths, and this cheating will continue to make it even worse. The analogy is with a broken car. If you have a car that's making funny noises and you don't feel safe and you don't get good feelings from riding the car, you should fix it before you make any further enhancements to the car. That sounds like a pretty good analogy to go with. And don't get me wrong, I still love this game, but the cheating is making it hard to enjoy it. So I would ask Supercell, please do the right thing, make it a top priority item to fix this, put other things on hold. Well, there you have it, my first rant on YouTube. I know I'm just a small, tiny voice on YouTube, but so be it. Thank you for listening, and hope you have a good day.